The year is 1950. A deathly silence hangs over Brazil's Maracanã Stadium. After losing the World Cup on their own home soil, the entire nation of Brazil has dissolved into a river of tears. Sitting in the corner of a humble room, an ordinary club footballer named Dondinho is weeping bitterly. His 10-year-old son cannot bear to see his father in such deep agony. The little boy walks up, grabs his father's trembling hands, and says, "Father, don't cry. I promise you, one day I will win the World Cup for Brazil." Was this declaration from a naive 10-year-old child just an emotional outburst, or was it the opening chapter of the greatest epic in whose football history? That little boy was none other than Edson Arantes do Nascimento, the man the entire world come to worship as the undisputed emperor of football, Pele. Welcome to Intellica. In this special episode, we unlock the extraordinary life of football's eternal king, Pele. From rising out of a severe slum to single-handedly altering the destiny of Brazilian football, we will uncover the untold chapters of the Black Pearl that give you absolute goosebumps. Born on October 23, 1940, in Três Coracoes, Brazil, Pele's childhood was defined by crushing poverty. Named Edison after the inventor Thomas Edison, his family struggled immensely just to survive. To help his parents, young Pele worked at local tea shops and shined shoes at the train station. Buying a real football was an impossible luxury, but when football runs through your veins, poverty cannot stop you. Pele stuffed old newspapers into socks, tied them with string, and practiced his world-class dribbling. Sometimes he even practiced with grapefruits or large pomelos. Interestingly, the name Pele was not given to him by his parents. As a kid, his favorite goalkeeper was a player named Bile. Young Edson would constantly mispronounce it as Pele. His friends began teasing him, making it his nickname. At first, Pele absolutely hated the name because it had no meaning in Portuguese, and he fought his friends to be called Edson. But look at the irony of fate today. The world has completely forgotten the name Edson. While Pele remains immortalized as a synonym for royalty, at just 15 years old, his talent caught the eyes of Santos FC scouts, who boldly told the manager, "This boy will become the greatest football player on the planet." Actually, they were right. The year is 1958, the World Cup in Sweden. Brazil's squad includes a thin 17-year-old Afro-Brazilian teenager. He was the youngest player in tournament history. After scoring the winner against Wales in the quarterfinals, the real magic exploded in the semifinals and the final. Pele scored a spectacular hat-trick to demolish France, and in the grand final against host Sweden, he pulled up the most iconic goal in history, flicking the ball over a defender's head, chasing it down, and slamming a sensational volley into the net. The goal was so beautiful that even the Swedish defender ran up to pat Pele on the back. As Brazilian owned five of over two to lift their first ever World Cup, the 17-year-old boy collapsed into his teammates' arms, weeping uncontrollably. Just 7 years prior, he had promised his crying father a World Cup, and he had delivered it to the entire nation. Following this triumph, Europe's elite clubs Real Madrid, Juventus, Manchester United flooded Brazil with massive multi-million dollar offers to buy Pele. But people and government of Brazil refused to let him go. In 1961, the president of Brazil, Jânio Quadros, passed an extraordinary law officially declaring Pele a national treasure. It is a mind-blowing fact. A human being was legally categorized as a national asset so that no foreign club could ever take him away from his homeland. Injuries restricted Pele's impact in the 1962 and 1966 World Cups. In 1966, European defenders brutally fouled him out of the tournament, leaving him so frustrated that he swore he would never play in a World Cup again. But in 1970, he returned for his masterpiece. The 1970 Brazilian squad led by Pelé is widely regarded by historians as the greatest team of all time. In the final against a powerful Italian defense, Pele scored a legendary opening header, leaping so high he seemed to hang in the air. Brazil crushed Italy 4 by 1, making Pele the only football players in human history to win 3 World Cups, an unbreakable record that stands untouched to this day. Italian defender Tarcisio Bargnich later remarked, I told myself before the game, he is made of skin and bones, just like me, but I was absolutely wrong. Pele's power transcended the boundaries of sports. In 1969, a bloody civil war was tearing Nigeria apart. However, when Pele's club, Santos FC, arrived in the country to play a friendly match, both the Nigerian government and the rival armies officially declared a 48-hour ceasefire. The guns went completely silent just so both sides could witness the magic of this one man. In 1975, Pele joined the New York Cosmos to revolutionize soccer in the United States. On October 1, 1977, he played his final farewell match. As he walked up the pitch for the last time, a sudden heavy downpour of rain hit the stadium. A Brazilian newspaper beautifully wrote the next morning, even the sky was weeping for the departure of the king. With 1,281 goals in 1,363 matches, Pele didn't just play football. He transformed a simple game into a global, beautiful art form. He showed humanity that with a ball and a pair of feet, a boy from the slums could rule the entire planet. On December 29, 2022, the king passed away at the age of 82. But royalty never truly dies. On our Intellica rating scale, we award the Eternal King a perfect 5 out of 5 stars. Now, do you believe modern icons like Messi or Ronaldo can ever break Pele's historic record of winning 3 World Cup? Let us know your thoughts in the comment below. If you loved this video, smash the like button, share it, and subscribe to Intellica. Until next week, stay curious and thank you.